Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Shout out to everyone who followed the channel last week. I'm Puckett, and this is the Level Next Fall Champion Series. And of course, I am not alone, guys. I am brought back the one great user. The current Carolina champ is in the building, but he's not alone. We brought in the voice of Appalachian State, the play-by-play man who's in a booth right now. How you feeling tonight, Adam Witten?
I'm great, Puckett. It's great to be with you guys. You know, it's so cool to be a part of an event where someone gets to represent their school in a huge event like this. There's really no greater honor as a college student to be the one person to represent your school in something like what we have tonight.
It's awesome. And user, last week we were doing just a pro-am. We were featuring some of the best talents in Madden, getting warmed up for this while all the qualifiers were going down. But now is the first night of conference play. Let's catch everyone up here because we have some of the best college students around America competing here for $150,000. I almost said the globe, just America, guys. We have the best college students in North America competing for one of the biggest prize pools we have seen in Madden. 150 grand is some serious money to a college kid.
Oh yeah, 150 down wow for college kids, man. I wish they had this when I was in college, man. They did not have any tournament like this. Otherwise, I would have been bringing in the cake in my glory days. Like I was asking my chat, man, I said, man, listen, we need to know who was in college and did not sign up for this.
Yeah, right, guys? Who's messing up? I know I didn't play, and I wish I
Shame
would
them.
have. I would have re-signed up for school. All right, let's take a look at how this is going to break down, guys, because this is just stage 2 of our 4 stages of events. You already saw the qualifiers. Now we're going into conference and regional play. After that, the top 4 from each conference are moving into our conference and regional championships. And at the end of January, on January 17th, we will only have one, our national champion here with the eventual title of our Level Next Fall Champion for EA's Madden NFL. It's going to be an incredible year, and we are closing it out in a big way before finishing with our strong start in January. Gentlemen, though, we are getting into conference play, and this has me so fired up because tonight we are bringing you all red zone action. Look at our schedule. We are live for the next 4 hours with heat after heat. Heat 1, I've got a whole mix of teams. Heat 2, I'm showing you the Big Ten. When it comes to Heat 3, we're hitting the SEC, and I'm closing it out with the Big 12 in Heat 4. Before we get into our match of the week, it's going to be Ducks versus Beavers, Oregon versus Oregon State, as we showcase that big matchup. It's going to be a great day, but we got to get it started with our first round of action here in Heat 1. And I want to get some of your opinions here, guys, because honestly, we don't know the players yet. All of these players, though, have defeated everyone else in their college to represent their team tonight. So you're seeing the best of the best. We've got Connecticut facing off against Bridgewater. We're going to see Delaware facing off against Westchester. A big one there with Georgia Tech versus Louisville. You're going to see Northeastern taking on FDU. Florida State plays Syracuse, and Bloomsburg plays Buffalo. So let's start with you, Adam Witten. Which matchup are you most fired up for?
Well, I'm looking forward to some of the ACC matchups that you see on here. Georgia Tech, Louisville, Florida State, Syracuse. But user, just because you're a big school or a small school, that has no indication, that has no bearing on the quality of players that we're going to see tonight.
Correct. You know, I think the small school is going to be the one that really surprised everybody. The big schools got too much going on. There's too much activities. In the small school, man, you know, you might not have all the extra curriculum like that, like the other schools got. So we just going to be playing the Madden.
I love user. Too many activities. You got nothing but Madden at the small schools. It's time to focus up. All right, so we got our first round of matchups, but we're getting into our first round of games, and I'm told actually right now we're live. This is Georgia Tech taking on Louisville, the rematch from October 9th. Let's see how they're getting it done. It's Tampa Bay, aka Georgia Tech, with the ball first.
All right, so let's meet our players for this one. Kalen DeSoucier, representing Georgia Tech. Derek Dorsey, who's actually a senior defensive lineman for Louisville. He's representing the Cardinals, playing with the Seahawks. And Buccaneers with the ball first. Tom Brady.
I'm so glad that you said my guy's name, Kalen DeSoucier. I would have chopped it all the way up. I appreciate it.
I can't guarantee that I nailed that one, but hopefully I got close. Kalen, hopefully I got close enough for that one. Maybe a little chance for some payback here. Maybe some chance for some payback here for Louisville. You know, during the season, Louisville got 46 hung up on them in college football against the Yellow Jackets. Maybe a little revenge here. for the Cardinals. But they're on defense first. Third down.
I'm looking at my guy Derek Dorsey's play calling. Like, you know, he's playing football for Louisville, but I don't know if he plays Madden the way these play calls are looking out here.
Well, and he's going to go conservative early on. 4th and 5. Go ahead and punt it away after Ronald Jones got stopped for nothing on the screen pass on 3rd down. So an early stop for Louisville, playing with the Seahawks.
All right, gentlemen, we're going to bounce away from this action. That's boring. Let's go over. We got Florida State versus Syracuse ball. It's going to be here on Seattle, a.k.a. Syracuse, as they look to continue the drive after a nice catch from the tight end.
Yeah, Florida State represented by Austin Phillips, a freshman, aiming for a Bachelor of Education in Sports Management from Charlotte, North Carolina. Mark Zodi from Syracuse, a senior sports management major from Greenwich, Connecticut. And Bucks and Seahawks in this one as well. Boy, early on, couple of punts. I'm sure the action's going to pick up, but defense so far in the opening minutes.
That's how it is. Unless you're playing a pro, you know, you're not going to really come out here out the gate just bomb them unless you really know what you're doing on the game of Madden. And these guys, they should be focused more on the books than the sticks. But either way, they're still the best players in their school right now.
All right, let's check in on another game. Connecticut and Bridgewater. Bucks and Ravens. UConn represented by Jack Ward. They've got the ball first. See if maybe we'll see our first points of the night here, user.
Okay, I'm already tell you, the guy for Connecticut, I like it, Jack Ward. I like that he's out here in bunch. He's running bunch trail. Don't have a good route combination with it, but and the fact that he's going for it on 4th, I like it. He believes in himself. He has X open for a touchdown. He doesn't take it. Okay.
He's having Thanksgiving dinner back there.
Oh, but
and
he
then throws a pick.
6.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, Jack, you bluffed me. I thought you knew something. I thought I saw something. I saw something.
Certainly had enough time to throw. So Bridgewater gets the pick. Defense the story early on in all of our games as we whip around to 6 games.
Let's move this over. We got Fairleigh taking on Northeastern. And again, another player picking Tampa Bay. User, can you just tell us why is Tampa Bay going to be featured so tonight?
Because Tampa Bay has Tom Brady. Tom Brady has Hot Route Master. He's the only quarterback on regs that has Hot Route Master. That's the ability to create any route that you want on the field.
Look at this, another turnover. Northeastern getting the pick on a 50-50 ball. Tom Brady looking for Mike Evans, and Northeastern gets the pick. So another turnover. We see punts. We've seen 2 interceptions. Jacob Wallach playing for Northeastern, a sophomore. Let's jump back to FSU Syracuse here.
Dot. And he looked like he's going to the crib with Gronk. Yes, he's going to walk it all the way in there, man. That's a hot one.
Some
coming
points.
out the
How
jumbo
about that?
scene.
Some points. Let's go.
Yeah, my guy coming out here dotting with Tom Brady out the jumbo set.
Nice start for Austin Phillips, the 18-year-old freshman from Florida State. And our first points of the night.
Over. Yeah, let's take this one back over to Northeastern versus Fairleigh, and it looks like we are going to be closing in on a potential touchdown opportunity. First down here. I'll let you take it back away, Adam.
Okay, Jacob Wallach knows what he's doing. Listen, it was a sack fumble to the crib right here. This is a big play, but I'm telling you, he was drawing up a dot. With the play he cooked up was a dot. He just didn't have the protection. Best to believe.
How about the swag going in the end zone there?
Yeah, man. That's unfortunate for my guy. He got screamed at, but, you know, Northwest, what's it, Farley Dickinson? Yeah, he was cooking up a dot. Northeastern was.
Yeah. Fairleigh Dickinson, put some respect on the Fighting Knights.
I think it's that most of our college athletes are pretty good at defense. Offense is struggling outside of this play. Is that one in? Yes, it is. Another touchdown score, just our second of the night. We're going red zone style here for our first hour, guys. Let us know in the chat, which teams do you want to watch? Do you have a favorite player in the tournament? Let us know. We'll be following along. We're going over to Bridgewater, though. Adam, I'll let you take this one.
All right, let's see. We got some points coming now. The action's heating up. We're getting more offense. We started out with punts and interceptions. Now we're getting offense. Here we go again. Lamar Jackson. There's 6 for Bridgewater.
That's a big play. I'm starting to see these guys actually know what they're doing. At first, I was looking. I was like, you know, maybe, yeah, they might be the best guy at this school, but may not be no competition. I'm seeing some double A gap. I'm seeing some trips tight end, some bunch. I like it.
And here's some points now as we go to Bloomsburg and Buffalo. Jones on the ground, and that's 6 more there. All right, so the team's starting to get their footing here on offense, user.
Yeah, these guys, they're starting to shake loose. Maybe the nerves was on them at first. You know, maybe they would shake a little bit. You know, when you put the stream up, you put the beam up. You feel a little bit of pressure when everybody watching. Maybe they're starting to settle down now.
Brendan Mattingly playing for Buffalo, getting the early 7-0 lead. He's a 20-year-old junior at UB.
All right, well, that kick is going off. Let's check in. This is Florida State versus Syracuse, and it looks like it's going to be Tom Brady at the helm again for Florida State.
Oh, he got him, bombed him. Big play
big
up
one.
top.
It's too easy.
It was too easy. I think he was in that New Orleans 5 wide. You know what I'm saying? You know a little bit. Glitch that cover 3.
Yeah, Austin Phillips off to a good start there for Florida State.
We running clear out? Okay. Yeah. Nice.
Ooh, that's a dart.
Nice. These boys is cooking up. They're cooking up hot ones.
And right there, user, I mean, you talk about just all the weapons. It's not just Tom Brady, but Mike Evans. There's Chris Godwin getting free down the sideline. Boy, there's just so many weapons on offense for the Bucs.
I think we saw a Gronk touchdown as well. Let's keep this moving, gentlemen. We are going to show you every game, every touchdown today. I've challenged our producers, and they told me, guys, I think we're going to see one from Westchester.
Hey, you're not going to believe this. Also playing with the Bucs.
Crosser on the run. That's not one of Tom Brady's specialties, throwing on the run, but he can still put a hot one in there.
Now, tough to miss Chris Godwin, but just out of his reach there. Now we'll go to Buffalo and Bloomsburg. Green Bay with the ball.
Nickel, okay.
Let's see what Aaron Rodgers can do here against the rush.
Picked off. Going to the
Here
crib.
goes Barrett. Off the deflection. Can they run him down? Rodgers slings him out. Green Bay had a chance to go up 2 touchdowns there, getting close to halftime, but big stop. Kind of a fluky play there for the Bucs.
Yeah, it was a throw out of sack. That was just good defense. He should have just took the sack.
Can we just show a little bit of love real quick for the nice tackle by Aaron Rodgers, looking like Jared Goff in that one. Let's take this one back over to Bridgewater versus Connecticut. Bridgewater trying to drive. It's Lamar Jackson picked off, though, Adam.
And this could be 6. Another quarterback tackle. Boy, QB's having to make some touchdown-saving tackles in our last 2 appearances.
All right, Jack Ward is my guy. Out of this whole heat right here, yeah. Jack Ward, I've seen enough. He knows enough about the game. Jack Ward is my guy. Remember I told you.
Totally confused Bridgewater on defense there as he'll try to take the lead. Gronk, oh, good, get out of the way. Bulldozing his way to the end zone. And Jack Ward, representing UConn, converts on the pick to take a touchdown lead.
I just love that user has already identified the best player in the heat. He is calling Jack Ward from Connecticut, but now let's see if Westchester can keep pace. This is Austin Graham with the ball.
Got him. Mike Evans. Just like that. Boy, that offense can get in the end zone in a hurry, user.
These guys are down up, them. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, did you sense maybe some nerves in terms of play calling or just trying to get settled in early on with some of these games? Because it is really picked up. It's fast and furious now.
Yeah, they got my head spinning now, man. These guys are flying.
All right, here's a live look at Mark Zodi playing for Syracuse versus Austin Phillips at the helm for Florida State. It's going to be Seattle with the ball, a.k.a. Syracuse, and here's an opportunity.
He got a bomb.
Got to have it. Tyler Lockett, deep ball. And Syracuse needed that one, user. They were down. It was getting down big early, already down 2 scores, but a huge play there. Russell Wilson, Tyler Lockett, and now it's a 1-score game.
Checking back in with the Cardinals. Louisville with the ball right now, playing as Seattle as well. Will he find Lockett?
Coming out in that split close. Good play. Hot one. Oh, these boys is lighting the board up, man.
All right, so
Defense optional.
We got to pause down here for a moment here, user. What is going on with the defense? Is this something our players can clean up on the defensive side of the ball, or is this just offense taking over?
To be honest, I'm surprised. You know, only guy I really seen out there was Jack Ward. And then the rest of these guys, they kind of bluffing like they know how to play defense, but it's not happening. They're getting exposed.
All right,
we
let's
got
check
B
out
wide open. Touchdown. Another one. Oh, he throws
This is
it.
Tariq Blakeney from Bloomsburg.
He's tackled at the 1. He should easily QB sneak a fullback dive and get in here for 6.
Yeah, they should be able to even the score here. Bloomsburg, the Fighting Huskies, school out of Central Pennsylvania. And Tariq Blakeney.
Who is this, man? Bloomberg? Tariq Blakeney?
Bloomsburg, Tariq Blakeney, he's a senior.
Yeah, he's a senior. I don't like this play call right here. I don't like him to make it out of this heat. Just
No?
to let y'all know. No. We got a fullback dive, a QB sneak. You know, this right here, this play call right here lets me know we got trouble down the road. Even if he gets 6 right here, it lets me know we got trouble down the road.
And there's Ronald Jones punching it in. Bloomsburg about to tie the score against Buffalo.
It's just week 1 of conference play. Easy up on these guys, users. That's a pocket play, and it worked, right? We'll take the 6. Let's go over to Aaron Rodgers handing this one off to Jones.
Hey, somebody getting real sticky out here.
Aaron Jones getting loose there. Tie game, early second quarter. Delaware, the Fighting Blue Hens against Westchester. The Golden Rams, Austin Graham of Westchester.
Nice.
Dean Jackson from Delaware, and they get in the end zone for 6.
Oh, that's a battle of the best mascots in the game. Did you say the fighting blue hens?
The Blue Hens? Sure, why not? Taking flight, too. The Golden Rams and the Blue Hens.
What a battle there. Back over to Florida State, Syracuse. Tom Brady again with a strike.
Picked
Not
off.
this time.
To the cribber. Stop and go. No, we don't have it. Okay. We're just going to take it to the crib. Nice. Oh, he does.
Almost. It'll be 1st and goal. Well, Syracuse making a charge now. I believe they were down 13-0 in this game, user, and now a chance to get back on top.
I want to give a little shout out to our friends at Florida State who are in the chat with us tonight. We got FSU Esports. Here's a live look, though, at all 6 games going on at once. We have a jam-packed first heat. Connecticut versus Bridgewater. Delaware taking on Westchester. Again, Georgia Tech is facing Louisville. We got Northeastern taking off against Fairleigh. And Florida State on Syracuse, while Bloomsburg is in the lead against Buffalo. Let's go back full screen as Florida State is looking to finish this drive. Actually, Syracuse, finishing the drive.
Yeah, this comes after a pick, Puckett. And Syracuse playing with the Seahawks, down 13-0 at the beginning. Getting toward 2 minutes until halftime. Russell Wilson spreading them out here.
There you go. Mark has to cook up a hot one right here. He has the seam on the left. I think that's what he's going to try to throw the streak to wide, but now his cover, he's not going to have it.
Thought they might have had Lockett there, but
one.
covered up well.
Nice.
There it is.
Another touchdown coming in. Let's take our screen over to Buffalo. It's Brendan Mattingly looking to put some points on the board. We'll follow this kick and then jump over to that game. And this one is good. It's actually Connecticut with the ball now against Bridgewater. Tampa Bay featured again. The orange jerseys brought out.
Look at Jack Ward.
This is your boy, user. This is your
Ward.
boy.
Listen, I saw it early. I was like, oh, Jack Ward got the juice. He get ready to go continue to flood. We'll see him in the next round.
Touchdown for Godwin and a commanding lead, 28-7.
Yeah, Jack got scored on first. I think that's 28 unanswered points over to Buffalo. Rodgers
to Funchess along the sideline. Boy, really, it just seems to be Jack Ward and UConn running away with theirs. All these others, though, are close in the first half.
Guys are putting up some points.
Chance for more here. First down. 10 yards out.
Takes the check down. Get a little sticky.
Yeah, gonna lose yardage on that one. Trying to take it all the way down to the closing seconds of the half. Take the lead into halftime here. This is Buffalo with the ball. Brendan Mattingly representing the Bulls. And we'll have 3rd down and short.
What's awesome about it, though, you know, these guys, they beat out everybody at their school. So at least they have the title of saying, hey, I'm the best Madden player on campus, you know?
All right, user, I got to ask, third down, you're on the goal line, basically. What is the play?
It's going to be a combination with a corner route, a backside in route coming behind it, and maybe a hitch somewhere to try to, nice. It wouldn't have been that play, but some nice combination, some type of combination.
We'll take the points.
Yeah, we'll take the points.
Over back to Delaware, we got the Blue Hens taking flight.
Yeah, the matchup with the best mascots, and there's a wide open pass down the seam. This is going to put Delaware in front, but they can't quite get there. Just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal, late second quarter. Delaware's Amin Jackson and Westchester Austin Graham at the controls. Rogers drifting left.
He's gonna run it.
He can run it. He can run it. There it is. Aaron Rodgers takes it in himself to put Delaware in front late in the second quarter.
We take our screen over to the criminal justice major. It's going to be Matthew Giannetti playing for Bridgewater. Last time was an interception. This time the bomb is good. One-handed.
Ain't no way these boys are scoring like this. Something up for production. Something got to be over production, man. Ain't no way these boys are scoring like this out here.
We can't keep up with all the scores at once. Everyone's starting to find their groove. Here's a live look at all 6 games going on at once. So far, though, user, I got to ask, what's been your favorite? Who do you think is going to be the closest matchup here in our first heat?
The closest matchup, I think it's going to be Florida State and Syracuse.
Okay, we'll keep our eyes on that game right now. It's just a 3-point game, but Fairleigh looking to grow their lead. Had a man wide open, didn't go for it, and throws it away.
Yeah, preserving possession there. It's second and goal. Plenty of time, 31 seconds. Fairleigh Dickinson trying to take a 2-possession lead into halftime. Thomas DiGiacomo representing the Fighting Knights of Fairleigh Dickinson.
I like the double-A gap defense right here.
DiGiacomo from Staten Island, New York. Only been playing Madden for about 4 years, though, and already reached this stage representing his school amongst best of the best around the country.
And Jacob getting kind of adjusted on defense, too. Look at that defense. Cross man, blues, yellows. Too bad there it is.
Yeah, nobody open, and there's the pick in the end zone. Boy, that defense from Northeastern, you said it, user. Jacob Wallach from Northeastern stifling around the goal line.
And he dialed it up.
Clutching up, keeps that a 3-point game over to a 1-score lead right now for Green Bay, looking to make it 2. Goes back to Jones, and this one is in. Buffalo continues to impress. That's Mattingly. Brendan Mattingly, the junior, the Bachelor of Science in Pharmacology and Toxology. Didn't see that one coming, Brendan, but you're pretty good at Madden. Let's keep the games rolling, though. Where are we going next, producer? Show me Bridgewater. Let's bring him on screen. This is Matthew Giannetti back at it.
Yeah, how about your boy Matthew Giannetti now? Jack Ward jumped out to a 28-7 lead. Baltimore answered to cut it to 14. And now a field goal before the half. All of a sudden, we might have a ball game. Jack Ward from UConn looked like he was going to run away with this one, user, but getting a little closer at the end of the second quarter.
Yeah, you know, we're on red zone, so I really don't know what happened. I don't know if Jack Ward was out here trying some stuff out, or, you know, unless my guy Matthew really stepped up and got stifling on defense.
Let's take our screens over to Bloomsburg. Going up against Buffalo. They just got scored on, trying to answer back.
And we're about midway through the third quarter. Oh, bad turnover there. Underneath route jumped, and Green Bay with a 14-point lead already gets the turnover. Buffalo's got a chance to take a commanding lead here.
And Brandon dialing up the defense, blitzing them, seeing if my guy Tyreek can handle the pressure.
All right, let's see what our guy Brendan Mattingly can do here. Playing for Buffalo with the Packers. Up 21-7. Rogers, Funchess, the diving grab. It'll be first and goal.
Okay, my second player to watch is this guy right here, Brendan. He's my second player to watch.
All right, so Jack Ward and Brendan Mattingly are on users' radar.
He was about to make a bad read. That was an interception right there.
He was fortunate. He was fortunate there.
Like he threw it into the line, but I like his offensive playbook. He's running Carolina double post. I like it. You know, that's a good offensive playbook to run this year in Madden.
See what they dial up here. A little more than 2 minutes to go, third quarter.
Okay.
Rodgers with time.
Don't do it, Detroit. Smart.
Smart play there. Very smart play there. All right, 3rd and goal. The first 2 plays haven't worked. What are you looking for here, user?
You know, this is one of the toughest places to score in the field, the red zone, especially inside the 10. It's so tough to score. Most of the time, in this situation, I would run mesh post. I don't know if this player knows that concept, but the running back would be open if he ran the wheel out a bunch. But he definitely has that play call in his playbook. We'll see what he does.
Big possession here for Brendan Mattingly, trying to take a 3-touchdown lead, and he does.
Man, verticals.
All right, so user, I just underscored Buffalo on my score sheet. I think that game's a lock, but how deep can you be in a game and still come back with 1 quarter to go? 14 points, 21. What's the magic number?
14. 14 really is the magic number. And once it gets over 14, it's tough.
All right, we'll keep our eyes on our players. This is Georgia Tech and Louisville. We showed you them at the start of the day. Derek Dorsey for Louisville trying to play some strong offense after a slow start. He's up by 3 at the moment.
Yeah, we checked in on this game right off the bat. Haven't been there in a while because there hasn't been a ton happening, but an opportunity here for Louisville. Derek Dorsey, he's a defensive lineman on the Louisville football team. And they've got the ball 2nd and 10. A little more than 3 minutes to go, 3rd quarter, and a field goal advantage. To the air with Russell Wilson. Pressure comes.
Wow,
there
nice
it is.
touch. Nice touch.
Very nice. And a big touchdown to take what should be a 10-point lead there.
Dorsey, the first-year grad student, getting the job done. Now we're going to take our screen back over to another Seattle squad. Russell Wilson continues to impress, this time from Syracuse, as he just put that one in. They're going for the extra point, and that should be clean. So a strong finish to another run here from the Seattle Seahawks, from 2 of our 6 teams going at it right now. We're going to keep bouncing around. Let us know in the chat which players you want to keep eyes on as these games are going down to the wire in the 4th quarter.
It.
That's a
and
big
how does
miss.
that happen?
I knew he missed it. I knew he missed it. He just didn't get the accuracy on it. Wide right.
I was trying to hint to production to just jump off of the screen. They
I
knew
know.
something. They knew something, user.
Hey, I was trying to wait for you to finish. Like, I think he gonna miss this.
All right.
You're going to a field goal in the 3rd quarter. You know something interesting is going to happen.
That looked like a gap that you just missed there, Mr. Fournette. Let's go over to Delaware. It's going to be Green Bay up 20, or sorry, down by 3 right now to Westchester. So we'll find out if Delaware can get something going again for the Blue Hens.
Yeah, this is shaping up to be one of our best finishes, Puckett. Back and forth game.
The ball.
There
Good
it
play
is.
call. Good
Jones
play
up the
call.
middle on a nice delay, catching the defense off guard, and Green Bay, the Delaware Blue Hens, they jump back in front.
Northeastern against Fairleigh Dickinson again. This is our tightest game currently live. It's 10-7, also the lowest scoring game in action our first heat.
Okay. They could wallop, you know the playbook. Let's see if you know how to cook up that Carolina. You running double post?
2nd and 2, deep shot here maybe.
All right. This guy, he's running palm, so double post really isn't a good play for it. If he runs flood, which he has in his audible, he could take a deep shot and possibly depends on his adjustment. I like this. I like this. Well, if he didn't motion, X could have been open for a touchdown. He's still open for a touchdown. Nice.
Got him. That is well done.
Yeah.
In a game that hasn't featured a lot of offense, a big play there late in the 3rd quarter.
As we check in with Bridgewater, a big gap to come back from 35-17. Connecticut's been in total control. I want to give a shout out to our chat while we watch a bomb, and that one almost picked off. We have so many haters in the chat. I'm shouting out Wintgoat. Wintgoat, if you're talking smack about these Madden players, which college did you attend and why aren't you in our tournament? Keep talking trash while you watch, and good luck with your drop. But we're watching players who have qualified, beating out everyone else in their school to get here tonight. Already, user identifying Jack Ward from Connecticut as one of the best, currently playing as Tampa Bay.
And you can see why there, 35-17. But I tell you what, Bridgewater and Matthew Giannetti, they won't go away, user.
Let me pull up the chat. They may know something. If Wintgoat in here, I don't know. Were they telling you Wintgoat is in here?
Yeah, Wintgoat's in here.
Because Wintgoat, he's a tough man player. If he's in here, that's my pick.
All right, that's your people. Sorry, I was talking smack to your people, and now I got the whole chat against him. Wintgoat, I apologize. That's on me. Let's go back over to Georgia Tech versus Louisville, and that's going to be another deep one. Mike Evans, what ball doesn't he catch?
You're just never out of it with this offense, are you?
Never. It's all good. Don't feel too bad.
Oh, I don't. I never do.
Hey, Puckett, let's practice it. Remember, it's Louisville.
Louisville? I grew up in Ohio.
Louisville.
We don't really respect Kentucky that much. Oh, you want to go down to Kentucky to get cheap booze. Let's go back over. It's Florida State versus Syracuse. Tom Brady again.
And I believe Syracuse has scored 17 straight, although this is the one we just went to, user, where they missed the field goal, so only up 4, which means if Florida State can score here late in the fourth quarter, they'll go ahead.
Blow it up. Ooh, play action. And he threw it.
Ooh, got away with it. Got away with it. That should have been picked, probably.
Definitely should have been picked. He had his crosser open in the middle of the field. He just made a bad read.
And again, this could have been a 7-point lead for Syracuse, but a missed field goal earlier has the door open for Florida State to go ahead, and they do to Mike Evans.
You like that call right there, user?
Yeah, I like it. Spread him out. Ran cover 2. Streak up the sideline. Easy touchdown.
Over to Westchester. Another beam from Brady to, again, number 13. Mike Evans is a monster in Madden. When it comes to first downs, touchdowns, he's your guy.
I think if we just close our eyes and guess what the connection is for a touchdown as we bounce around to all these games, if we go Brady to Evans, good chance we're going to be right.
This game lagging behind a little bit. Still in the third quarter, so we will be finishing things, but this is also our tightest game at the moment, or at least it was, and now there's a lead change as another touchdown coming through.
We got to click
Evans
on
again.
right there.
Highest scoring game right here between Westchester and Delaware.
Yeah, Austin Graham cooking up a hot one. I expect my guy, man Jackson, to click on and make an interception right there. He could have made a play.
What do you think about the call there going for 2 when you're up by 2?
I mean, it's not bad, but I would have just took the extra point. I mean, maybe he's playing the game. Maybe he knows something, you know. Maybe he saw something over there.
All right, a lot of these games getting down to the wire. Here's a live look at all 6. And yes, sorry, Wintgoat, I'm the asshole who's talking smack. We have so many awesome games coming your way tonight, though, and I'm going to be talking smack to all of you in the chat who are rooting the wrong way. Shout out to everyone looking for drops, though, tonight. I got to ask you, user, what is the card everyone is looking to collect? What do they want in these drops?
Whatever they looking for, they ain't going to get it in these drops. I'm going to tell you that. At least I ain't never got nothing in them drops. The drops is mainly for training. You know, you'll get a couple elite cards, but you're not gonna get the max card that you want. The new Antrell Road just dropped today, and the Greg Jennings yesterday. So those are the cards that people are gonna be looking for today.
I love it. All right, here we go again. 49-31. Mr. Ward has been so strong on offense. His defense so giving up a few big yardage plays as we have 4 minutes and 52 seconds left in this one. Let's stay here for a minute.
Is there enough time to come back here for Bridgewater, user?
No. This is over. Jack has
got
him to the 140 interception.
Well, now you're definitely not going to come back as Levante David picks that one off, and that might be the backbreaker.
Don't worry. By the time we get to January, I'm going to be done schooled y'all on all the things to look for, and you'll know this isn't a good look before the play starts.
All right, I think I know what's going to happen in that game, but this one just 2 points separating the two squads after a failed 2-point conversion, and it's going to be, again, Rogers at the helm for Delaware.
Is giving a lot of ground there before throwing it away. This has been a back and forth. This has been a really fun game, user. Not only high scoring, a lot of lead changes. This one should go down to the final seconds.
Yeah, these guys right here, they don't believe in running the ball. They're just letting this thing fly every play.
Amin Jackson representing Delaware with the ball. Austin Graham from Westchester, they're on defense with the Buccaneers, protecting a 2-point lead. Rogers to the end zone. Did he get it?
Yeah, picked off.
Is it picked? Oh, that's a bad turnover there. And now an opportunity for Westchester and Austin Graham to capitalize. Austin, a freshman accounting major. Second and short here for the Bucks. What's your strategy here when you've got a small lead? Not a ton of time left, but you're still early in the fourth quarter. What's your strategy? I'm
going to run the ball every first down. Second down depends on how much I get on the first down, whether I'm going to pass or not. If I get at least 4 yards, I'm going to run it again. Like, he's laying down, not trying to take a big hit, playing smart.
Not trying to chew up a ton of yards, protect the football, get first downs, keep the clock moving. Delaware has 3 timeouts.
As you see, Westchester has turned on that chew clock feature. He's getting ready to milk this game away.
Probably can't give up another first down here. They don't use a timeout yet, though.
All right, gentlemen, we're down to just 2 games. Everyone else is complete. But here you can see it's going to be Connecticut versus Bridgewater on the right, Delaware versus Westchester, the real game to keep your eyes on as they are battling down to the wire. Run after run. Will Westchester be able to run out this clock?
Certainly looks that way. Brady to a knee, and that's going to do it. That's a good win for Westchester. Making the interception in the end zone and then running out the clock in the fourth quarter. Good win for Austin Graham of Westchester. Congratulations.
With that one locked up, let's go full screen and close it out. Another touchdown for Bridgewater. Closing that gap, not out of it yet. Banking on maybe a fumble. Little onside kicks. Does anyone pull off onside kicks in Madden these days?
It's rarely. It's like a 1% chance, but it can happen. But he has all 3 timeouts right here. Matthew's in good shape, you know. Or no. Y'all made it seem like it was a 2-possession game. I just looked at the score like, hold on, man. No, this is over. This is cooked. This is cooked.
Yeah, a lot of ground to make up. That was a 2-point conversion. Still a 2-possession game. 2:37 left. You got 3 timeouts. They'll go ahead and kick it deep. Jack Ward, I think, just a little too much on offense. Too big of a deficit to come back late in this fourth quarter, but we'll see. You never know. There go Leonard Fournette. Just try to keep that clock moving, just like we saw in the previous game between Delaware and Westchester.
Jack Ward just need to keep this ball on the ground. Whether he has to, run the ball 3 times and punt, just don't throw an interception. Pick off for Brady, slide, GG's.
And that might be the one that does it right there, user.
Yeah, that should be the one.
Yeah, 2-minute warning, 2 timeouts left, fresh set of downs, 2-possession lead. Our buddy Jack Ward should have this one wrapped up. One timeout remaining for Bridgewater. Matthew Giannetti of Bridgewater against Jack Ward of Connecticut.
Nice.
Go into the air and getting the first down. That's quite the call there.
Yeah, that's GG's. That's a good game. All he has to do is just kneel this out. I think he's just going to run it.
Yep, just 1 timeout left. Clock moving. Just adding on the coat of wax to this one.
Two feet, while we're watching a blowout,
Wow.
Can I please get mod status? There's a really loud player in our chat who's not participating in the tournament. We can just silence him for about 10 minutes. In the meantime, we got to give a shout out to some of the winners here. We got a blowout from Connecticut over Bridgewater. We're going to go through all of the stats here. We're getting loaded up for the second heat of action in our next one. We're taking a look at all Big Ten schools. We got a ton of players from Ohio State that were competing in the qualifiers. Can't wait to see what they do against Indiana. We're also going to be able to see Michigan State taking on Michigan in one of the biggest rivalry showdowns of the night.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Jack threw that bomb right there. He just pretty much trying to throw salt in the wound.
He's just trying to impress you the whole way through. That's all he's doing, user. He's just trying to impress you until the final seconds.
It don't take much to impress me. Being smart and playing smart, that's all that can impress me. This right here, nobody deep down the middle of the field, that don't impress me.
It's just a matter of the final score here with Jack Ward and UConn up big over Bridgewater.
All right,
this
guys.
has been a fun game. A lot of points.
Yeah, we got to give a shout out to everyone tuning in tonight. Shout out to everyone who's won their drops already. And thanks for tuning in, guys. This is just week 1 of conference play, and we're going to be live right here on Level Next GG on Tuesday. So if you haven't already, drop that follow button and join us December 2nd. That's next Tuesday for our second week of action. Next Wednesday. I'm getting lost. It's 2020. We're all quarantined. Next Wednesday, guys, as we will have more Madden for you here on Level Next GG. Watching the action, though, it looks like Jack Ward was our top player in Heat 1. User, if you're going to break down his gameplay, you noticed this immediately in the first quarter. What do you like about this guy? What do you want to see from him moving forward, knowing that he's going to be playing in future weeks?
I mean, he was playing good, but I just don't like how he finished the game. A lot of times you got to play smart and not be a show off, you know what I'm saying? Because extra plays, yes, he was safe. He was up multiple possessions, but I think that's really reason why this game was a lot closer and took a lot longer, because he wasn't safe with the ball. Gave my guy a lot of chances to get back in the game.
Adam, I got to give a shout out to production. This is our first time doing a red zone style, trying to keep up with 6 games being played all over America right now. We caught so many touchdowns and a whole lot of Tampa Bay here. As we break down the scores, though, there was the blowout there with Connecticut over Bridgewater, a pretty tight battle between Georgia Tech and Louisville. And then, of course, we saw Florida State and Syracuse, just a 3-point finish there. Any surprises, any upsets there if you're looking at real football?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at real football, not a whole lot that's going to jump off the page to you. I tell you what, though, my favorite game, the one that was really fun to watch down the stretch, Westchester against Delaware. Austin Graham over Amin Jackson. That one was a lot of fun to watch down the stretch.
Absolutely. All right, so user coming up, we're going to see our Big Ten teams. We're expecting a lot more Tampa Bay. Are there any pro NFL squads that we haven't seen yet that you want to see our players choosing going into our second heat?
My Carolina Panthers. Don't ask me that. I'm going to be biased the whole time. I want to see my Panthers out here.
Get it done with Bridgewater. We're going to a break. When we come back, we got Heat 2 for you. Don't go anywhere.